Okay, so this is how to set your zero set and your zero stop on a Nightforce SHV. I think it's shooter, hunter, varmint. It's not on any of the other models, like the, can't even remember, it's the ATAC or something like that. There's a NX8. All those other models have a different turret system than the SHV. So this is specifically for this scope. This is obvious, this is your turret, okay? To remove your turret and to set your zero step, set your zero set or your zero stop, there's gonna be two Allens on either side here. So you'll have to loosen up those Allens. The scope should come with a tool, but I'm just using an Allen wrench. And loosen up those Allens. You don't need to take the screws out. And there's gonna be a suction there, and it's okay, you just pull and it'll pop off. All right, now here's your zero stop, okay? It's just a shim, and that shim hits up against, it bottoms out up here. So when you depress this cap all the way down and you set it on zero, once you set that down, here I'll push it on there, that you've now set your zero set and your stop at the same time. Meaning it won't be able to turn back past zero. So you'll be able to twist your scope or your turret all the way around back, and it's going to stop at zero. That's your zero stop, okay? So back to our zero set and zero stop. Inside here, down in that little, there's an Allen screw, okay? That is to adjust the stiffness of the clutch inside this turret. Okay, so if you tighten up that Allen, it's gonna make this turret harder to rotate and a lot more stiffer, pronounced clicks, versus if you loosen it up, obviously it'll twist easy. The benefit of it being a little tighter is it's not gonna accidentally roll on you, while it's on your backpack or something like that. And you lay down to shoot thinking that your zero set is set, but really it's rolled over to 300 yards or something like that. So anyways, whatever the factory has it already is where I would leave it. I'm just explaining that that's what that screw inside there does. Okay, so let's just say that your zero set is already set. This is actually what I'm doing right now. So everything is already set. You thought you had it all dialed. Turns out I need to go down 2 clicks. Well, with the zero set correctly, it won't dial down past zero because it's got a zero stop, right? So all I have to do is I need to go down 2 clicks. So I'm just pulling off this cap. I used a screwdriver to then click my turret 2 clicks. I'm just gonna give you 1 click to show you, but I'm gonna go back because anyways, and there it is. There's 1 click, okay? I'm going back. So that's what I did. That's where I left it. I'm actually gonna stiffen that up just a little bit because I loosened it. Okay, so that's that. Now you've made your click adjustment down here, and now all you have to do is put your cap back on, push it all the way down, line up your zero with this line here, showing that. So this is your zero set. You're gonna, because you were out on the range, you came home, this is zeroed in for you, right? Well, now you wanna set your zero set. So we're gonna pull this off, come over to zero, follow that line right down. Okay, now that is zero. Your zero is set and it's bottomed out, so it will stop on zero when you rotate back. Now simply tighten these little Allen screws back down. These are little piercing screws, okay? They're sharp on one end. They're gonna pierce into that brass tower that's under that cap. These are only needed to be tightened down to 4 inch-pounds. That's basically nothing, okay? So when you tighten these down with just an Allen, if you're not using a torque wrench, then just remember that, not much. I'm just gonna give them kind of a little, but definitely don't be using your whole hand or something, just kind of your fingers. And that is tight enough, and that's it. That's all there is to it. It's done. My zero is set, and now I can show you that it rotates and it stops at zero. So there's my zero. I can dial up to whatever my elevation is, and I can spin it all the way back down. It stops at 0. It stops 1 past or so past 0. It'll do that every time. That's just where the factory is set. You can't change that. So there you go. Dial it up, dial it down. 0, set. If you like that kind of video, hit the like button or the subscribe button, as it really helps my channel.